Hi, boys and girls. I would like you to do some math with me today. And before we start doing some measurement, I want to read a book to you called Math Counts Size. And this is written by Henry Pluckrose, and it's published by Children's Press Chicago. Do you ever wonder what words mean? This is a toy moose. It is so big that it is hard to carry. The baby elephant is bigger than the toy moose, but the mother elephant is the biggest of them all. This is a toy car. How do you know that it is too small to carry people? Yeah, you look at the things. They've got a paper clip. So if a paper clip or a tack is that big, that car is small, isn't it? This car looks as small as the toy car. How can you tell that it is bigger? Yeah, there's a man standing beside it, so you know the man can fit in it. This is a van. Do you think it is bigger or smaller than the car? This is a double-decker bus. It carries over 50 people. It is bigger than the car and the van. It is the biggest vehicle. Do you know the size of things when we just look at them like that? To know the size, we need to have something to measure them against. These wheels could be any size. How do you know that this wheel is enormous? Yeah, by looking at the child there. It is hard to guess how large this model might be. Is it big or is it small? There's nothing beside it. We know that this dinosaur is very big indeed. It's reaching up to the trees and way in the front too. These fruits are different sizes. Which is the biggest? Which is the smallest? Can you tell? These toy bears are not the same size. Which is bigger? Which is smaller? The one on the right or the one on the left? Sometimes we need to arrange things in order of size. These jars are different sizes. Now they are arranged by size. The biggest jar is on the left. The smallest jar is on the right. We use the words big and small to describe the size of things. A rabbit is larger than a hamster, but smaller than a pony. And the pony is a big animal, but it's smaller than the horse. The words big and small help us compare one thing to another. That a coat can be too big or too small. Is the girl too big for the coat, or is the coat too small for the girl? When we buy shoes, we have to make sure that they are the right size for the person who is to wear them. Sometimes we need to make things appear larger so that we can see them more easily. A hornet is a very small creature. Enlarged, it looks like this. Looks pretty big there, doesn't it? These are raindrops on a leaf. They also have been enlarged. Can you see that? Sometimes things seem to be smaller than they really are. This airplane way up there looks quite small when it's high in the sky. On the ground, it looks much bigger. How do you know that this house is big enough for you to live in? And that this house has been built for dolls? What is the biggest thing you can think of? That's pretty big. What is the smallest thing that you can think of? Sometimes we need a magnifying glass to see very small things. Okay, so we're going to do some measurement today. And I have attached to this video a piece of paper, and if you can print it out, then you can write right on it. But it has a list of things to measure. It has pencil, scissors, glue, shoe, arm, book, chair, and a table. So some of these things in your house are going to be big and some are small. So what I want you to do is I want you to measure things with something, and we don't have to use a ruler. I have a bunch of blocks here. Do you see them? And these blocks are really cool to measure with because we can poke them together and make them as long as we need. So if I'm going to measure this pencil, do I have enough blocks? Let's put it down here so you can see it. Do we have enough blocks to measure that pencil with? I wonder if I could lay it down. No, we need more. Do we have enough blocks now? Too many. So let's take some off so that we just have the right number of blocks to measure that by. And then we'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this pencil is 6 blocks long. So then I would write the number 6 beside the word cube. Now you might not have cubes at home. If you have Legos and can build them up to measure with, that would be great. Or Duplo. Find something small, and they don't have to actually stick together. The sticking just makes it easier to measure. I also have a glue stick here that I want to measure. Do I have enough, blocks to measure that glue stick? Do I need more? Let's see if one more will be enough. Is it enough? No, it's taller. Let's put one more. Is that enough? Yes. So how many glue sticks tall is this? How many blocks tall is this glue stick? My goodness, I make a lot of mistakes. I hope when you make mistakes, you can laugh too, because making mistakes is how we learn. So we have, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. That's how long or tall this glue stick is. All right, let's try I have a big long pencil here. Let's find out how many blocks tall this pencil is. Do I need more? Yes, I do. Let's see if 2 more will be enough. Measure it. It's easier to measure when it's sitting on something, but you can't see it very well if I put it on my cupboard. It needs another one, doesn't it? So let's put another one. So is that about the right? Yeah, so let's count how many blocks tall this pencil is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocks tall. That's a tall pencil. How about if we measure a pair of scissors? Are the scissors shorter or taller than the stack of blocks? Yeah, yes. We don't need so many. We'll take off. I don't want all of those taken off. Let's put those back together. It's still taller, isn't it? Let's take off one more. Okay, is that about the same height? Yes, it is. So let's count. How many blocks tall is our pair of scissors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we would write 7 beside the scissors because that's how tall the scissors are. So if you could do that page for me and do some measuring, I would really appreciate it. And if your mom can take a picture of it and send it to me, then I can see how you measured. And there's big things to measure like a table. Maybe you'll want to measure more things in your house than what is just on this paper. But please try measuring the things on the paper, okay? Thank you so much. Remember, you can do this, even if it's a little hard. And be careful with your counting and know that you are important and you are loved. Bye-bye. Have a great day.